If you want to be consistent and you keep finding yourself in the same place each and every time, you keep breaking those promises to yourself and you're unable to stay consistent, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 things that are keeping you inconsistent and how to change it. Let's break the cycle. A little background information: this is not coming from somebody that has always been consistent. In fact, I've struggled with inconsistency for many years. I've got areas where I've been wanting to achieve something, but I find myself not getting the results and finding myself back at step 1 or wherever I was every single year. A few examples of this is my YouTube channel, although that's only been a year journey actively, and my weight loss journey, which has been almost a lifetime to be exact. So what happens with this is that I find myself getting discouraged when I post videos and I'm not getting the results that I want to get, and then I think, let me just forget about this. And then at one point I'll post videos here and there, not too consistent or having a schedule, like posting when I can or if I can, and that's not good enough, especially if something is important to you and you want it to grow. In terms of my weight loss journey, I'd put in the effort, I'd go on a certain diet or try a certain method. There's so many weight loss methods, and I'd find myself trying, and then after a week or 2 or maybe a month at most or 2, I'd find that I'm not getting the results that I want to get and I'd be discouraged. Another thing is comparison. I'd find myself thinking, there's so many other YouTubers doing this and this and they're getting this type of results, etc., which is a bad position to put yourself in, and that's exactly the cycle that I'm breaking right now. Until I decided enough is enough, I want to be the kind of person I can rely on. I want to be the kind of person I can hold accountable. I want to be able to keep my promises to me and get the results that I ultimately want to get. I knew that I wanted it bad enough. I wanted to achieve the things that I want to achieve bad enough. I knew that I needed consistency in order to get that, but that wasn't the problem. And you probably already know that you need consistency in order to achieve certain goals that you personally want to achieve in your life. That might not necessarily be the problem. Keeping that consistency is the challenge here, and that's what I wanted to break down and ultimately just like dissect into. How do I actually get this right? I know I have to be consistent, but why am I not doing it if I want this bad enough? And I needed a strategy. So number one, a clear vision and a big enough why. Why do I want this? And I needed to actually sit down with myself. I knew I wanted what I want. I want to achieve a good following on YouTube. I want to achieve the weight loss journey and be at a healthy weight. Why do I want it though? So I needed to dissect that once again, and I wanted this because to me that meant freedom. That meant freedom with my time. That meant freedom in terms of financially. That meant I get to share my journey with other people, and I get to improve somebody else's life ultimately through sharing my experiences and how I tackle life. And that's ultimately what I want to do. I want your life to be better while I get my life better. So that's my why, and that needed to be very, very, very clear. And in terms of the weight loss journey, I want to look a certain way. I want to be able to dress a certain way, and I want to feel and be healthy. I want to feel sluggish for no good reason. I don't want to feel. I needed all of those whys, and I jotted them down. So that my vision is clear enough. I know exactly what I want and why I want it. And visualization, when it comes to the vision part, visualization is something that is like, maybe you overlook it. I sit down for 10 minutes each and every single day for the past 4 or 5 months. It's honestly a fairly new journey, but it's giving me results already. I don't doubt that somebody that knew me a year ago perhaps can see the change in aura, can see the change in the personality, can see the change in terms of achieving certain things and the way that I act. And I love that for me because that's exactly what I want. I want to achieve being or becoming the person that I want to become. or getting closer to that rather, each and every single day. As I wrote these things down for myself, a clear vision isn't good enough if you say, I want to have more money, I want to have more subscribers on YouTube, I want to have more followers, I want to have more customers for my business. How much more? Be clear about it, be crystal clear about it. I want to have more money. You could run into 20 rands as you just walk out the door. That's more money. Is that the more money that you were talking about? Perhaps not. So what I'm trying to say here is be clear. I want to have more money. How much more money? I want 20 million rand, whatever it is for you, because everybody's journey is personal and we want different things for different reasons. So be clear about what is it that you want for you. It's not enough for me to say I want more subscribers. How much more subscribers do I want? I want 50,000 more subscribers. I want 100,000 more subscribers. I want, name it, say it, be specific about your goal. And once you are and you've written that down and you know why you want to achieve it, then you've ultimately gone a step closer to achieving that, because you've emphasized how important it is for you to achieve that. Number 2, strategizing and planning. Yes, strategizing and planning is important. And I know for a lot of us, there's not even a plan in action. There's just like no plan. We hope, we stumble upon our success. That's not good enough. We need to have a plan and we need to have a strategy in mind or in plan. Okay, so my strategy is, if I want to speak to yourself, be honest with yourself, what can you achieve? Other people have the freedom of having all day to dedicating to the things that they personally want, and unfortunately for some people you have to go to your 9 to 5 and you have to come back. In between that, there's family time, there's kids, there's a lot of things that we need to get done. So where do you find even the 2 or 3 hours, maybe in the morning, wake up a bit earlier to dedicate that time to the things that you personally want to achieve? Or when you arrive, give yourself that 2 hours to dedicate to the things that you want to achieve. So for me, right, I need to, first of all, told myself that I need to be posting 2 times a week, which is what I've been doing for the past month or 2 now. Love that for me. I need to be posting 2 times a week, not because it's convenient or I can or I've got no other things to do with my time, because I want to achieve the goal that I want to achieve and I need to start posting consistently. And with the algorithm, I need to start posting perhaps on certain days, so that I know Tuesdays are for sit downs or Thursdays are for sit downs and Sundays are for vlogs, etc. But I need to have a plan in action. With the weight loss, I need to see what works for me, what hasn't worked for me before. I've tried going on a fasting diet, I've tried all of these yo-yo diets that didn't work for me. So I decided that this time around I'm gonna do calorie intake, count my calories and just like minimize it to a daily intake of a certain amount, and do 30 minutes exercise every single day of the week, midweek, which is 5 times a week, and give myself time so that I don't expect drastic results all at once and I don't exhaust myself into quitting altogether like I have previously. This is a more relaxed or kinder approach to it for me and to me. Number 3 is mindset. Speak life into your life. Mindset is everything and words are everything, a lot more than you actually think. Speak life into your life. Don't dilute your dreams or dilute your achievements or things that you want to achieve, rather. For instance, I can't want to lose weight and start speaking, I'm not a morning person, I can't wake up. Waking up is not for me. I'm not that gym girl. Gym is so hard. I can't speak those words and expect to get the results that I want to get. So I need to get myself into the mindset whereby I feel like gym is doable for me. Gym is doable for everyone. I can achieve this. I can achieve everything that I want to achieve. Speak goodness into the things that you want to achieve. I need to get into the mindset of a YouTuber that is already successful. What would a YouTuber that has 100,000 followers do? that YouTuber would be consistent. I want to wake up and I want to speak to these 100,000 followers of mine, and I want to commit to what I've promised them. I don't want to disappoint these 100,000 people. It's so much easier to disappoint if I only know that there's 800 subscribers. You know, it's like probably 200, 300 of them are going to watch. They probably won't even notice I didn't post. You know, those are the mindsets that I had to overcome, because if I already think that low of me or of my videos, then it's downhill from there. It honestly is downhill from there. And this is not coming from somebody that hasn't had these thoughts. This is coming from somebody that has had these thoughts, and this is exactly why I'm sharing with you not to do it. The minute I started changing my mindset in terms of all of these things and speaking life into the things that I wanted and taking it so much more seriously, I wake up and I feel like I've got 100,000 of you on this channel, and I want to commit to giving that good quality and my personal best at this present moment with whatever I have. I saw like a big change. I saw an honestly satisfying change. I saw the views going up more. I saw people consistently asking, so when are you posting? They're even asking on my Instagram. And I realized that, oh, okay, really, 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 it does count to be consistent. And that's the type of mindset that you need to have. And in terms of my weight loss, I wanted to lose weight because I didn't like how I look. I wanted to lose weight because I didn't like how I felt. And yes, that might be a reason, but it shouldn't be the ultimate reason. And maybe that's why I haven't been achieving my best results all along. It's because I was speaking negatively of it altogether, and now I looked at it differently. I look at it differently. I want to lose weight because I love me. I want to lose weight because I want what's best for me personally. I want to lose weight because I want to take care of me. I want to lose weight because I deserve that into me. Do you see the change now? I'm speaking life into it, and I see myself waking up. I see myself waking up. I've lost a whopping 5 kgs from just a month and 2 weeks. Love that for me. And I'm only doing what I'm saying I'm doing. I'm cutting down my portions and counting my calories, and I'm doing the 30 minutes exercises, and I love the results. And it's something that I feel like I can keep doing. Like, I'm not tired of it. In fact, I'm loving it at this point, and I'm doing it from an approach of love, from an approach of giving myself love, not from an approach of I hate this body and I need to lose it and I need to. I literally had to change my mindset from that to giving myself love, and it's working. And number 4, last but not least, is your company and sacrifice. Your company and sacrifice. Right, let's start with your company. You are who you surround yourself most of the time with. Okay, so surround yourself with people who have the same vision of as you, who are ambitious, who want to achieve certain goals, and especially if they want to achieve the kind of industry or the kind of goals that you want to achieve. I like spending a lot of time with people that are into taking pictures, into creating content, because I find that when I've got friends and I love my friends, and we don't have to all like the same things, but I want to also spend time with people that are into what I am into. When I'm with my friends, I find that I have a lot of fun and we do a lot of great stuff, and I love the people that they are my friends after all. But I don't want to take out the camera all the time, you know, or have the camera in their faces, because I feel like, am I being a bit too much? You know, am I taking away from a moment that we could just be like simmering and having a wholesome time, and am I making them uncomfortable, etc.? So I end up not taking content, and this is in my vlogs side of things, so please do watch those vlogs, guys. So if you're here watching this sit down video, please go to my vlogs and watch and give the girls support. But when I take that content, I feel like, oh, am I making them uncomfortable? Am I doing this? And I love being around people that are into the same things as me. So I've got 2 social media friends now, or content creator friends, collaborations type of vibes. So we spend a lot of time now, and we are into the same thing. So if we're planning a brunch or a lunch, everybody's taking pictures, everybody's into this. Nobody's just like, how and now, you know, you're busy with your phone, you're busy taking pictures of all of the food, you're busy taking pictures as you walk in. I need a b-roll. You know, I want to be walking in and get the vibe, the whole restaurant, the whole thing before I sit down. And it makes other people uncomfortable, especially if they don't understand what's happening. And I try and refrain from making them uncomfortable like that, and I perhaps don't do it, but that's taking away from things that I want to do. So yeah, that's one thing that you can do for yourself. Stick around with people that are interested in things that you're interested in. If you want to fly a plane, you ask a pilot, or you stick around pilots. You don't ask a beautician, you know. So do that. And then the another point that we are talking about here, number 4, is sacrifice. Sacrifice is so important. I can't emphasize how important it is to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice. And this is something that I myself have perhaps failed in previously, and I'm working on now, or in fact I'm achieving now of late. Sacrifice means, do I want this hard enough to sacrifice? If you want to start a business and you need capital for it, do you want it hard enough to sacrifice? All of these years you say, I don't have enough money to start this certain business. I don't have enough money to, you know, inject into this idea that I have. And yet you find yourself going out on weekends with your friends. You find yourself going on trips with your friends. This was me. I'll go to the brunch because I want it so badly and it feels so good and I'm gonna have so much fun. So I'll go on that trip and I'll go on that brunch date and, hi friend, let's go for drinks, and I'll go for those drinks, and I'll end up sacrificing my dream instead of sacrificing the fun. And I had to make the decision to, do I want this hard enough? And this is obviously not forever. Your social life is important and it's so good to have a fun and like happening social life, but are you in a position to do so right now is the question. And I'm not, and I was lying to myself all along. And I needed to understand that perhaps I need to skip that brunch date, perhaps I need to skip that going out with friends and those trips and miss out on that, because I probably need to save for this business idea that I have. And that's what you need to do as well, perhaps. And sacrifice again with the weight loss is, do I have the time to exercise? Do I have the time or the discipline to not eat what I'm not supposed to eat? I love my food. In fact, I have a whole entire TikTok page with recipes, easy, fun, yummy, scrumptious recipes. But I needed to sit down and dissect my relationship with food and think again, do I want it hard enough to sacrifice? And yes, I want to keep my content going, and I know that those followers are actually there for easy, scrumptious recipes, so I continue to do that, but I give that food away. I don't have it myself. I've got family that lives close enough around me, so I'll make yummy desserts and I'll take it home and not have it here at my flat myself, because I'm trying to achieve a certain goal. So, and I'm not being extra strict on myself to the point whereby I'm like not eating good stuff at all, or the things that I'd rather enjoy, but I'm just limiting myself because I want the results to show, and results don't lie. If you are putting in the work, results don't lie. Try that and let me know how you feel. Also, ending off the video, I want you to know that this is not me saying we're trying to achieve the perfect you or the perfect routine. I'm not the perfect me. I don't have the perfect routine. We're not trying to be perfectionists here, and we're not trying to be hard on ourselves either. If you're the kind of person that enjoys a Netflix movie, lying down on the couch, taking out your phone, scrolling on social media and finding out what's happening where, with who and why, and that is part of me too, then that's absolutely fine, as long as you set aside time for that, so it's not taking away from the things that you actually want to achieve. That's me too. I want to be watching the new Netflix. I want to watch those reality shows on Showmax and everything else. I want to be on social media and find out what's happening with what and where, and just be clued up, because I enjoy that kind of thing. But also, I want to have money. I want to have freedom to do the things that I want to do. And I want to be a healthier, better, in shape me. And in order to get that, I need to strike a balance. So ultimately what we're trying to achieve here is a balance, and it's very much possible. Perfectionism or being a perfectionist very hard. Achieving balance, very, very possible, especially if you want it. So ask yourself, do you want it hard enough? And change from number one, have a clear vision. Number two, get yourself a strategy. Number three, change that mindset, be positive. And number four, surround yourself with the right company and do the sacrifice, and you will get the results. I am in the process of getting those results. I'm happy with how far I've come in just a couple of months. I've started the journey a year ago, but in a couple of months I'm seeing results, and I don't doubt that people are seeing the aura change, the results, the new me basically, and it's becoming better and better because I'm investing in that, and so can you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. God bless, and I hope to see you again on another video. And please do watch those vlogs. Please comment, subscribe, and like if you watched this far rather. And as I say my goodbye, please share with me in the comment section what you'd like to be more consistent with and what you'd like to achieve. And I hope on another video or on the same video you'll be coming back in a couple of months. This is like your affirmation. You'll be coming back in a couple of months and telling me that actually I made it, I did it, and I can't wait to see those. Thank you so much.